What's up, guys? Sergeant G here from the STONED VET USMC. Happy Wednesday. Man, I've been losing track of time lately. This is my last week to be teleworking from home. They got me going back permanently next week. I'm dreading it, dude. Enjoy being home with all my kids with the screaming and crying and everything else going on. I don't know how my wife does it every day. She does it by herself all day long. It's crazy, and I'm gonna miss it because they said it's time to come back to work. How you guys doing this Wednesday? Hopefully it's a good week so far for you. Hopefully I can get you over that hump, that crazy hump that we always deal with on a Wednesday. The weeks get long and then we come to Wednesday and we're like, fuck, dude, at least I'm halfway there, right? At least you get to spend that halfway there during the week with me, Sergeant G from the STONED VET. Easter's over. Hopefully you had a really good Easter. Hopefully you guys were able to spend time with friends and family. They're starting to lighten up the limits of who can hang out with people. Really? The government ain't telling me who I can and can't hang out with. Never have been, never will be able to tell me what I can and can't do, man. The way they do things around here is ridiculous. I think right now, I just read an article. They said that the Texas Rangers are playing sports at full capacity. 40,000 plus people are in the stadium watching the Rangers play. I think what the crazy part is that they don't even really like the Rangers. They just want to be around people, want to be with people again. And I think that's the biggest thing that since this whole COVID thing, everybody's been like, man, I don't want to hang out with you, or I don't want to catch this thing, or I don't want to catch that thing, or whatever. And it sucks, dude. It's sad. But I guess if you start getting vaccinated, if you're one of those vaxxers that are starting to get vaccinated, getting your vaccines, maybe it's going to maybe it's going to open up a lot more things for us people who don't want to get the vaccination, and allow us to be able to come out and hang out with you guys again. It is Marine Corps Wednesday. I always got to bring you some Marine Corps knowledge of what's going on, right? I don't know how many people are familiar with Camp Pendleton, California. Man, there's some stuff that came out of there not too long ago. So we all know ammunition is limited right now, right? It's hard to get ammunition. You go anywhere and it's hard, or you got to stand in line to get ammo. Why? Because the government's trying to take our guns away, right? They're limiting who's making the ammunition for us. And it's hard to go and find ammo right now, right? You have to agree with me. It's hard to go anywhere and they're either out of ammo or there's a line to go get ammo. So, the Marine Corps, there's been ammunition coming up missing. I was like, that sounds about right? And these guys are saying here that there was some ammunition and some explosives stolen out of Camp Pendleton, California. They said the way these guys got caught is because they tried to sell it online. You go online, people are going all about buying ammunition right now offline, right? If we can find it online, we can usually find a better person making it somewhere else, and they can mail it to us. Well, it's not illegal to mail ammunition across state lines, right? But these guys, these Marines, these jarheads said, hey, I'm going to go and sell some of this ammunition. It doesn't get into the detail what kind of ammunition, but I'm sure there's some 5.56 rounds in there. Guarantee it. Some 5.56 and probably some 9mm as well. Wouldn't doubt it. Because that's what we always shoot. We're always shooting the 5.56 rounds. That's what we have a huge consumption of. We use 5.56 rounds all the time for a majority of our weapons. And you would love to get you some green ball 5.56 rounds for your ARs at home, right? Of course, that's why they went in, and they're like, screw it. There's a high demand for it right now, so let's go ahead and get it and make some money off of it, right? Marine Corps ain't paying enough. You know how it is being in the military. You did not get paid nowhere near enough to serve this country. You guys know that, and so they thought, let me go ahead and capitalize on this opportunity to make some extra money off some rounds. They're saying this ain't the only base in California that has gone missing with stuff. Apparently out in 29 Palms, they had some C4 come up missing. 2nd Recon Battalion out of Camp Lejeune went up there and did some training. And they apparently took some C4. And they said they still can't find it. There's still nothing. They still don't know where to go looking for it. They don't even know who to go after. They just know that some Marines out of 2nd Marine Battalion Second Recon Battalion out of Camp Lejeune was reason for why this crap went missing, or when it went missing at that time. It happens, dude. I don't know. We get itchy fingers, and we decide, hey, I need to make a little bit extra money, or I'm gonna put this in my arsenal for later on. Maybe I might need it. I don't know. That's the Marine Corps news for today. What you guys think about that? That's some good stuff, right? Some crazy information, man. Now it's time for me to step on that soapbox, right? This is what we're gonna be talking about. People doing whatever they want. I hate it, dude. Not everybody was raised the same way I was raised. None of us were all raised the same, right? We all have our standards. We all know how to keep our standards and where our standards need to be at. One of my biggest things is like just going out and just watching people. If you ever just sat around, just go to the mall or go somewhere. Okay, best place to watch people is at Walmart, dude. There are so many different walks of life that go into Walmart. It's crazy to see, you know. We all have our own story. We all have our own walk of life of what we're doing and why we do what we do, right? I think one of the biggest things that frustrates me, man, is people just nobody abides by the rules or the law that's set in place. Plain and simple, right? Why do you think we have all the crap that's going on in our country right now? I was watching a video. I want to put it on here, but I don't know if they hit me up with copyright laws or not. I don't know. I shared it over at the Stone Vet group, in my group. If you guys aren't part of that group, come on over. I'll let you in. It's a video done by the Ben Shapiro show. Dr. Amir was doing a study. The ignorance that's in our country, dude. Like I said, people do whatever they want, however they want. You know, we all have our different walks of life. So Amir went out to California. I think he went to like UCLA or one of the universities out there. And he was asking these white people, because out in California, it's majority. I mean, there's black people there as well, and browns and everything else. But he went to a university which was mostly white people, right? And you know the whole thing that Biden's going around saying that it's not fair to ask minorities to have a ID to vote. You gotta have an ID for everything else. You go drinking, you go driving, you go to a concert to pick up tickets. You gotta have an ID, especially if you got it in roll call or will call. I'm sorry. If you got your tickets in will call, you gotta have an ID so they can know who you are, so they can give you your tickets, right? But God forbid you need an ID to go vote. So he goes and asks a bunch of these white people walking around the university saying, you know, how do you think it's racist? And they're like, yeah, it's racist. You shouldn't have to ask these people. Black people aren't that smart. They're not able to get on the internet. They don't know how to use the internet. They don't know how to get to the DMV. They don't know how to do this. They don't know how to do that. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, are you really this ignorant? You're going to school and you're this ignorant to think because of the color of somebody's skin that they don't know how to do something? They don't know how to do the same things that you know how to do because of the color of your skin? So Mr. Amir goes out to Harlem, New York. If you guys aren't familiar, man, there's a lot of brothers and a lot of sisters out there, right? There's a lot of people of color from Harlem. And he asked him, he said, do you have an ID? And all of them pull out an ID. He said, yeah, I got an ID. I said, I'm in New York. I have to have an ID. I live in New York. I have to have an ID in case a cop pulls me over so I can show him my ID. Or if I need to go do anything that requires me to have an ID, I have an ID. And he asked him, you know how to use the internet? Yeah, I have a smartphone. I have unlimited data on my phone. And it's just the ignorance that's in this country. I'm like, these are the people who are voting. These are the people who are voting for the politicians that are destroying our country. Like, seriously, I understand we're all raised differently. But you're telling me because of the color of somebody's skin that they're not as smart as you? I mean, hell, look at me. I'm the brown Mexican Marine that comes on here every Wednesday to tell you guys this stuff. Do you guys look down at me because I'm brown? I mean, seriously, this is the nonsense that's in our country. Seriously, the color of my skin does not determine my intelligence. It really doesn't. Do we have a crisis going on at the border? Damn right we do. But the administration doesn't want to tell you it's a crisis. They're telling you it's a challenge. This challenge has been going on since Obama. Hell, probably since Bush Senior was in office. I wouldn't doubt it. If I go back and do my research, I'm sure it was still a crisis that was going on when Bush Senior was in office. This has been going on for years, decades. But I'm saying though, people do whatever the hell they want. One of the biggest things that pisses me off is parking, dude. You ever go to like a Walmart or you go any a convenience store or whatever, and people just park wherever the hell they want. They don't even care. They won't park inside the lines. They'll park on the diagonal lines just because it's convenient for them, and they don't care. This is the shit that goes on in our country, and it frustrates the hell out of me. Just to be like, why can't you guys do what you guys are told to do? Why can't you abide by the law? Me and my wife, we talk about it. Dude, there's bad people in this world. It don't matter. It doesn't matter your occupation. It doesn't matter the color of your skin. There are bad people in this world. There's good people in this world too. And us good people start getting frustrated when the bad people start saying, well, you don't believe what I believe in, and now I don't like you because you don't believe the way I believe. This is what I always tell you guys, man. We're made with 2 ears, 2 eyes, and 1 mouth. Sometimes you got to take a seat back and look at everything and see what's going on and listen. We all have different matters. We all have different opinions on everything that we deal with. We have our own opinion on everything that's going on in our country and what we're dealing with on a daily basis, dude. What we need to do is just remember we need to be kind to each other. There's enough hate in this world. I mean, if you get on Twitter, God, I get on there just to read the comments nowadays. These guys are keyboard warriors, dude. They will talk the most trash. They will speak so much trash about anybody and everybody that they don't agree with. But as soon as you say, where you live, I'm going to come by and see you. They don't say shit and they stop. They stop typing real fast. Because they all keyboard warriors, man. I'm just disgusted with the hatred that's going on in our country right now. It's frustrating. And I guess that's where we, as veterans, as supporter of veterans, we need to have each other's back. We need to make sure that we got each other's six no matter what's going on in our lives. If we got sick family members, reach out to somebody that's close to you that you know is close to you and say, hey, I need some help. Don't be scared to reach out to people. I know I'm one of the biggest ones that are scared as hell to reach out to people because I don't know anybody out there that would be willing to help me. I'm sure I got a lot of people out there that be willing to help me. Hell, I use a lot of people whenever I'm doing these shows, when I'm speaking in events or whatever. I reach out to a lot of people to give me some insight. How do I go about doing it? What do I need to do? But even when we're in a time of need, we need to be reaching out for each other, man. I love you guys, man. Just my insight, my thought for the day, for my Wednesday. Hopefully not bum you out. Hopefully it helps you get over that hump, man. Remember, guys, we're always here taking care of you. We're always here wanting to get you through the week. Times get hard. They do. But we're here to help to support each other and lift each other up. Help boost your business, man. What kind of business you got? You need to get somebody to know what you're doing? Reach out to the Stone Vet. We got some sponsorship deals that we're working. I can help you figure out what you're doing, what you're needing to do. You know? Get your name out there. Get people to see what you're doing. I got a lot of people who view my product. You guys are watching it now. And I got thousands more people who see it on a regular basis, man. If you need some sponsorships, reach out to me. I'll have all my contact information right here. You'll see it. Remember, go over to Veteran Trash Talk. Check out the store. You got to shop the store. You got to get some of the shirts. And, of course, the infamous button, right?
Where's the damn lieutenant?
You got to get you over there to one of these buttons, man. They're nice to have around. Like they said, it's always got some of the cool lingo that we were using whenever we was serving. It's great to have, man. Just great to laugh about and to have everything, man. Definitely go check out Broken Jarhead. He's got the swag. He's got his own podcast now. He's moving on up. He's got board games. He's got podcasts. He's got swag. He's making all the STONED VET USMC swag. Remember, when you buy from him, All proceeds from the Stone Vet USMC are going to Mission 22. He is an ambassador for Mission 22, and Mission 22's goal is to, guess what? Eliminate that 22 a day. Remember, go over to raffle180.com. Go to raffle180.com, get you 15% off everything in the store. Not just your first order, not just your second order, every order. When you go to checkout, type in VTT, Victor Tango Tango, to get you 15% off of your order, man. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me this Wednesday. I love you guys. Remember, here at the Stone Vet, we got your 6.